My question is, managing a team remotely, what are some tips and tricks to keep the staff engaged, feeling valued, motivated in this time when the unforeseen future of live events coming back?
It's really wild. It's a great segue from Eric's question. It's almost like the same thesis, right? Like, for example, yesterday, I just surprise jumped into like 5 different meetings and just Santa Claused people. Right? They think they're having a regular meeting. I come in, I'm like, hey, and I'm sending you all a bottle of champagne. See ya. That's like a good thing for a CEO to do, or a leader, right? Just being there for people. Like, how big is your team?
10.
That's a dream for me, right? Like, to me, that's just you over the next 3 weeks, individually to those 10, writing a very long email or a Slack or a text, long. Like, hey, Karen, was thinking back to when you first started that first day when I spilled all the coffee on you, right? And then it really ends with, how are you? And do you need anything from me?
Thank you.
The answer is giving a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your idea of Santa Clausing a couple meetings. I love it. I think it's an awesome idea. We got a lot of questions about what separates good leaders who get the job done from a great one.
Intent. You know, like, what are you about? You know, I'm trying to get every person that I have ever spent any kind of time with to come to my funeral. That is my number 1 KPI. That is my number 1 KPI in my life. My number 2 KPI is enjoying the process of trying to buy the New York Jets professionally. That's a framework that allows me to be a great leader, right? You know, like I don't care about anything other than legacy, which allows me to make human decisions instead of financial decisions every time I'm passed with them. I also had the great luxury of being raised by a parent, my mom, and my parents were together, and my dad just worked all the time, who instilled disproportionate self-esteem in me, but also suffocated entitlement, right? So I have confidence, but I don't think I deserve anything. And if I disappear tomorrow, I don't think I meant anything regardless of the accolades. I mean it. I'll have 12 hours of good RIP Gary Vee comments and social and a story here or two. And what, right? Like, you know, like I think when you have humility, but you layer it with ambition and kindness, you can create a real great formula. And I think how real what just came out of my mouth is the delta between good and great. And I think I can end up being great because I really am not joking to you. And I think a lot of people say what I just said and don't actually act on it.